Still good morning. Good morning, Vietnam! We have to start Monday morning in a lively way because the zombies are going like, okay. I want to talk about here in Italy a few strange things which are going on. Sorry about the hair. I have to get it done. Do you like it? No. Sod off. Okay. Um, go through in the news what they call allegedly bilancio, which is the Italian budget, basically. The Meloni government is setting aside more than 700 million euros for the GB jab, believe it or not. They're still at it. They are. Wherever you go in the world, they're still at it. And the use of nappies on your face in hospitals and the health pass until the 31st of December. I had a bit of experience going into an Italian hospital to visit a member of the family. Such a hassle. They ask you for your health pass and ask you where you're going. And sometimes I just argue with them. And I said to her, this bird goes, where are you going? I said to her, you got no right to ask me where I'm going. Basically, who controls the passes, which is a local health authorities here in Italy, employ a private security firm. Even that is illegal, controlling health passes, because only those the border police can do that, really. And I just get into arguments, stand up for my rights. And I goes, so you're a member of the Gestapo by chance? And she turned white. And there was the same old bird. Again, thinking she's one of those, capos of those concentration camps where they put people inside, which then follow their narratives. Not getting into history. And I'll call an agent of the Stasi of East Germany. Oh my God. Well, I had a good old laugh. Here in Italy, and I don't expect people stand up and defend their rights, because I think they, deep down in them, they like to be commanded in a certain way. They do moan, then afterwards face down and they keep on walking with the toe in between their legs. Most Italians are like that. Not all. But when you have been living in a country which, like United Kingdom, until now, people have been standing up for their rights. They don't take no lip from no one. And they just stand up for rights. It's a natural thing, standing up for your rights. Otherwise, these people, they just put their feet on your head and use as a welcoming mat. They'll treat you like a piece of shit, which they're doing, which we have been treated as by our governments. The hassle is you have to enter in the hospital with a thing on your face, which is against the law, Anti-Terrorism Act 1979, even here in Italy. And you have to put a surgical garment on and latex gloves. It's like if you're going to perform surgery, basically. You have to gear yourself up. Outside of the wards, outside of the room of the patient, go inside. Before you leave, you have to strip down in that place. I was thinking to myself, if there's such a health risk of a contingent, shouldn't be a type of room where you can put on these things, and when you go out, you can just take them off? No, doesn't work like that. You strip off and you chuck these things in the, what's it, so-called bin, which ends up in normal rubbish. They call it hazardous waste. It ends up in a rubbish tip. Because this stuff you can't recycle because it's biohazard, it's contagious, you might get something. Even more worse, when you go into these private structures where they say called the bat flu's going round, you end up going in a spacesuit to visit these people. It happened to my brother, seeing a relative, he's on his last leg, he's got cancer. Absolutely ridiculous. Same thing there. There is no room where you can strip down and throw away these things. You have to strip down in that place there in the wards, running the risk of even you being exposed to God knows something. Because in hospitals, especially here in Italy, before, after the pandemic in Italy, people were catching infections. It's like one of those Soviet hospitals which, under the Stalin regime, were bloody dirty, and you could catch any bloody thing. Horrible things.